How's it going, guys? This is Marcus from astept.illustration. This is my first video ever that I'm in the process of downloading. As you can see, I am working on my watercolor painting. I just recently got into watercolor. I did it off and on as a child. I've been doing this ever since I was a child, artwork and drawing. And this is my passion. This is my life. And I always like to progress. I always like to expand my horizons, not just skill level wise, but also with various medium. And as you can see here, I've just started a watercolor painting. Also, I use gouache as well. The thing with gouache is it's like a cousin, so to speak, of watercolor. Just imagine mixing acrylic and watercolor together. So based off of the amount of water that you use, you could reduce the opacity. If you use less or no water, it'll render your paintings more like I would say an acrylic painting. And that is a medium that I am also getting to as well. But for this particular one, I first took a reference photo. And from that reference photo, I sketched out my idea. I believe I did it once for this particular painting. And once I guess recorded that in my mind and kind of got used to how it is drawing it, since drawing is really the basis of art, I placed down my base colors. And from my base colors, I've added values with various other different types of colors of paint, watercolor in this case. And also in this painting, I've used a little bit of gouache around the face and Prismacolor as well. And Prismacolor, or any type of color pencil, professional grade that is, it could also be polychromos as well, helps to sharpen up the results of your watercolor. You can also use watercolor pencils as well, but I use that less often. I'm more so a connoisseur of Prismacolor or polychromos to sharpen up and to enhance the visual effects, as you can see, of the value of the photo that I have painted, or picture rather. And yes, if you'd like to know more information on how I did this and a step-by-step guide, please subscribe, share, and like. And I would love to make more content in the future. And please shoot me a message as well. And this is something that you could learn from. And please, you can also subscribe to my Patreon channel. And we would see you there. And I would be happy to teach you and show you these techniques, because I could also show you how to do alcohol-based markers, whether it's master markers or Hulu markers, or the more professional or well-known are, if I'm not mistaken, by the name of Copics. I have a few of those specifically for the for skin tones, and that is another medium that I really enjoy using since I've gotten the hang of it. And I've layered this painting, and as opposed to pre-mixing the colors. I believe that once you layer them and dry each layer, I personally like using a hair dryer to quicken up the process. It really helps within the process, because if you just layer without letting each layer dry, your results will be poor, to say the least. So I personally like to use hair dryers to render greater results. And I do, in the near future, hope to download more tutorials. Well, this is not so much a tutorial. This is more so my first video that I'm downloading to show you guys and telling you guys who I am. And yes, definitely, this is a passion that I like to take to the next level and share. I'm also open to ideas and suggestions to build up in my inventory of skill sets as well. So it's not just a one-sided dialogue. So I'm really open for suggestions and even criticism as well. Even though it may be harsh, it's something to better yourself with, to improve upon your skill set. So I wouldn't take it as I wouldn't take it personally per se, but more so to improve upon your skill set and to take it so you could take it and be able to utilize that knowledge and turn that knowledge into wisdom and to apply that through action steps. So yes, again, this is Marcus from astept.illustration. Please subscribe, share, and like. And I will be uploading new content in the future. Thanks and have a great day.